This week on Dear Rabbi. Following the rules of Kashrut, there's supposed to be no blood when using eggs. How do the rabbis make sure there's no blood when kosher baking on a commercial level is happening? For example, mass-produced challahs. Do they check each egg, or is there another way to make sure the eggs are kosher? So first, let's talk about why we check eggs in the first place. There is a halacha, a Jewish law, that when using eggs, we check to make sure there are no blood spots. What we're concerned about is a fertilized egg. If there was a fertilized egg, so then the beginning of an embryo would be considered a beria, a whole being. Now, normally, if something non-kosher falls into or gets mixed into something kosher inadvertently, we use something called bitul, which is nullification. We say that the small, minuscule amount is nullified in 60 parts of the other substance. The problem is a beria, a whole being, isn't nullified. That's, for example, why we are so careful not to eat any bugs, even though the little bug that is in my lettuce is so small compared to the rest of the lettuce. Because it is an entire being, it is an entity, it is an insect, and a whole insect, it is not nullified like other things would be nullified. So that's the concern in general with eggs. In today's eggs, since there are no roosters present, we're not concerned that there is a fertilized egg. We're not concerned that whatever we see in the egg is the beginning of some sort of embryo. And therefore, even if there was a blood spot that we didn't notice, it would be nullified just like any other non-kosher matter. The reality is that today's commercially sold eggs go through a process called candling. It's kind of cool. You can go on YouTube, you can look at some clips and see how it happens. But basically, they shine a light through the eggs like they've really been doing for hundreds, if not thousands of years. But instead of using a candle, they have these massive tables with LED lights, and they're able to see inside the egg. And if there's an egg that has some sort of matter, they generally discard it or use it for something else. Generally, when we see a blood spot today, it's either a bit of protein, or even if it is blood, one should remove it. But the rest of the mixture and the rest of the eggs do not need to be discarded. On a commercial level, the eggs that they're buying are going through the candling process. There's probably no blood spots in there anyway. And if there was a little speck that gets mixed in with the other batches in the dough, it would just be nullified and would be totally fine. So thanks for your question. If you have other questions that you'd like us to address, feel free to send them to us at dearrabbi@joidenver.com. Thanks, and keep the questions coming.